kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets away from one. He's got space. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Deep breath, right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Pace. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game. But
there he goes. He smashes his way through again. Touchdown, Ohio State. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Pace. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. He'll do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So now it's second and long. Quick release by the QB. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll try the left side. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air. It's Pace. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Quickly complete. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quickly to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. He got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to punch it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to pass, it's Pace. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's got it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quick strike complete. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, first and goal.
And I like it. Third down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for three now. Now set up in a first and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking downfield, it's Pace. A little release to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. They want to get this defense on its heels. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
RPO complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. They're working that left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown time!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Looking downfield, it's Pace. Fired just a little too Jr. frustrated he missed that connection. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up with this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. They're going to run it. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by a field goal over UAB. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going to...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Immediately fires to the middle. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Escapes trouble. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw its pace. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Alabama quickly back to the line. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Picks up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The quarterback takes a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Powell. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio State's offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can go catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back.
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the air on second down. He got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. DVN.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Looking downfield on first down. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to sneak it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hodges. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a third and long. Sends it back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Lost a throw on first down. Working the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
First down. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They'll run the screen. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They'll throw on third and short. Here's a heat. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pettis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Trying to set the tone with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Huskies are marching down the field. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quick handoff. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Quickly complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And his throw is incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Local pass.
15-yard penalty. Turning it on! Touchdown, Husky! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Second down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They're working that left side. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He'll set up to throw. Swings it out to his running back. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Into the end zone. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much.
First down. Looking to pass after. Defense.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. They'll try the bootleg for the 2. Gets it out fast. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think it's a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go along.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.